हेलो गाइस। चलो शुरू करते हैं अभी। चलो अभी शुरू करते हैं पहला गेम आज का। रोनाल्डो को लेके शुरू करते हैं। वाओ क्या हो गया बेकार। वाओ पहला मैच नहीं खेल के जीत गए, जलवा। सॉरी।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Big chance!
Yeah.
It's there! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi, chance to shoot, now the finish!
Nice save.
And he has kicked it out
मैं थोड़ा
somehow.
इधर काम कर रहा था
Someone's
दोस्तों,
doing
तो
his
इसलिए
job
थोड़ा
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
लेट हो गया, तो उसके लिए माफ़ी। थोड़ा
Into the line
फिटिंग्स कर
with
लेना
their first
पड़ेगा
corner.
इसलिए।
The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a try! An instinctive delivery. Can he find the finish? And that is wildly off target. Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
कोई देख रहे हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना, क्योंकि आप लोगों का सब्सक्राइब करने से मुझे बहुत मोटिवेट लगेगा। अगर देख भी रहे हो तो लाइक भी करना स्ट्रीम को और कमेंट भी करना। वेरी जॉय व्हाट्सअप ब्रदर, हाय ब्रदर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रदर। आप पहला बंदे हो जो मुझे कमेंट किया, बहुत अच्छा लगा।
Can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. De Bruyne. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front. And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space. Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva cuts it out. Emery. Nice interception. His
देखिए
positioning
कैसे
was
पास
spot
दे
on.
रहा है।
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
बहुत गंदा हो रहा है
Okay,
गेम।
being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
कैसा गंदा पासिंग।
And he's managed to pass a goal! Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. And right promptly onto that, and that is... There's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. It's a dressing room that needs raising at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back.
Chance to finish.
उसको
They've scored.
मैं ब्रेक कर दिया मेरा गोलकीपर से भी
Through to the
और यार
good. They have breathing space. Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Driving forward, looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the
गलती
break.
कर दी हम लोगों ने
There could be trouble here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
क्या हो रहा है यार
That is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and reacted very well then.
Oh, perfectly measured that. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, just about up to the hour now. Beckenbauer, Bayer Leverkusen still have the cards to affect this game. Doku,
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality
hello,
and set an example.
नेटवर्क पे मेरा कोई इशू नहीं हो रहा है
Struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else.
He's got the shot away! No way through there. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. White
This is the time you need that pace.
fires from distance. Corner number 3 coming up.
बहुत गंदा जा रहा है मैच
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way.
ये कैसा पास दे रहा है
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Bruyne.
जिगरू
Well, that had the
कि
makings of
ब्रूइना भी
something quite
कैंसिल हो
promising, but it's fizzled out into
क्या है
nothing.
बोल
Now it's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Haaland. Costa Curta. It's Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, easy pickings there. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Ruben Neves.
मैं क्या बताऊं
Oh, that was a frustrating
दूसरा
game.
टीम लाना पड़ेगा
They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...
दो मैच हार गए खेलते हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है, देखते हैं। Under 21, wow.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The scenery
फुटबॉल
unmistakable,
विभाग का
the
लोगो बहुत
atmosphere
अच्छा है। कहाँ
unbeatable,
से
the
ये
noise
मिला इसको?
irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
भाई साहब,
He's shifting through the gears here. I have to say that
राइट
was
टाइमिंग
an
पे टैकल
exemplary
करके नहीं
tackle.
तो
Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't
नाइस
quite
बॉल
sort it out.
यार।
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's had
चलो
it!
क्या
This has gone, presumably for offside.
क्यों?
Now it's Neymar. Hits one! And the ball's come loose here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hakimi. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. So it is still 0-0. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that
वाला गोल
really
कैसे
makes it
ऑफसाइड
work?
हुआ मेरे को समझ नहीं
Well,
आया।
for me, what makes it work is the
देखने में
fact
नहीं आया
that
कितना था
everyone
बाहर।
in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Oh, you make it sound so great hits! And one more try!
बे यार
And
हो
we have
जाता
our very first corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Neymar. And that's been drilled in.
मैं क्या बताऊं?
Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Endrick. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what's he giving here?
Bro,
He's given a penalty.
bro,
And that
he's
really
soft
is the
again,
last
bro.
thing they wanted to do. His delivery
यार,
was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
bro, यार क्या?
To open the scoring. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Oh, he's missed it. And
Brother,
the
वो
referee
पेनल्टी
blows.
नहीं था भाई.
Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goals. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again.
Bayer Leverkusen have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that is expertly dealt with. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Neymar, who's wide and looking to get onto chance!
Brother, oh my god.
So well.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
क्या ही सेव कर रहा है?
Renan Lodi. Renan Lodi. Goal is still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. And that's a good ball. Mbappe!
Nice
Well,
goalkeeper.
now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself
मस्त सेव
offside.
कर दिया.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's found a way through.
Oh my god.
He's got it on the shot.
What a nutmeg.
It's in.
What a nutmeg.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed
Wow,
to fashion
smooth.
a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
इस सामने वाला प्लेट के जितने भी बंदे हैं सब
Well,
अंडर
Leverkusen
21 बोल
have
रही है.
fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be
Yeah,
heard now,
देखते हैं.
along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Quite squeezed that one through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Wow.
Oh, super ball. Foul and a free kick in a very
बाहर
dangerous
हो
area.
ठीक है कोई ना.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow
कोई भी
card.
बंदा गोल नहीं मार पाया.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, great chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Now here's the delivery.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's been
What a
caught
ball.
napping. Oh, that's now the finish.
Nice finish.
And yes, it's there. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
Ball
Yeah,
जुकाम हो
I'd
गया
call
दोस्तों.
that transition with bite. They won it back and
Nice
bit
ball.
hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and pull this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
So, third quarter of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Endrick. Now that pass has been well intercepted. 5 minutes to add. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a... And the finish!
Oh भाई साहब, क्या बताओ. स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं हम लोग दोस्तों, बहुत स्ट्रगल कर रहे
What
हैं.
a moment of brilliance. Control
देख रहे हो
and
रूमिनी
perfect
का
accuracy.
टॉस देखो, स्ट्रगलिंग इसे ही कहते
Referee
हैं.
looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part
जो
in
भी
a
हो,
great
दो
game of
गोल हम लोग
football.
मारे थे,
A
हम
real
लोग
ride
जीत
that
तो गए.
had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
चलो दूसरा मैच हो जाता है.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodrigo. Oh, That looks a cracking ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's gonna be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he has been fouled there. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is a little undercooked. Neymar. Bayer Leverkusen still without a single shot on target.
क्या हो रहा है बार-बार कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं दे रहा नेटवर्क फिर भी.
And it's Neymar. Rodrigo. And the keeper's in command. Filippo Inzaghi. Kyle Walker. Walker carries the ball down the right. Walker is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He has found the way through.
यार
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was a real chance. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Taken back almost at once. And now the hit.
this Messi is good.
It's quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach.
No one can stop this.
Absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Bro,
And it's
please
Cristiano
brother. Oh my
Ronaldo.
god.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Son Heung-min
Brother.
looking for options for movement. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently
Arey
nothing
yaar.
wrong with it.
Zero हो गया.
Now it's Sonji right in.
अरे यार.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Cardiff grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time. And
Shot and goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. White with these. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Okay, and Messi!
Oh my god.
Superb goal!
Oh my god.
Oh, the skipper has made
क्या
such an
गोल
important
था ये.
difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't
Please
afford
balance
to
हो गया था
retreat
फिर भी
with them
finish
for
किया.
the rest of the
बहुत
second
बढ़िया.
half. To do that would invite trouble. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have
हाँ
a
तो रहा
breakthrough.
था आया
Now
क्यों
how
नहीं.
will things develop from here? Rudiger. Rodri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a hit.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Triol cuts it out. Inzaghi is flagged offside.
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना दोस्तों, अगर कोई देख रहे हो तो स्ट्रीम को भी लाइक कर देना, मोटिवेशन मिलेगा, थोड़ा सा भी मोटिवेट मिलेगा तो बहुत अच्छा होगा।
That's cause for mild irritation. He's put a shade too much on that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Inzaghi. Well, that looks a
नाइस बॉल
decent ball.
यार, ये भी हक दे रहा था ये भी।
Tony Kroos. Now it's Rodrigo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
अभी
Rudiger. He won't be happy with that one. And he's managed to get
क्या
free.
कर रहा है?
Neymar ploughing through the middle. And that pass isn't the best. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's in. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Bruyne, he is through. De Bruyne has another go. He scores.
हो गया, जीत गए हम लोग दोस्तों। ये मैच कमबैक होना नाम मुमकिन है।
His 50th goal. Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cardiff with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And through to the goalkeeper. 4 added minutes on the board. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia.
Messi is man of the match, brother. क्या ही परफॉर्मेंस था ये।
They have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of
ये
their
वाला
people.
सॉन्ग बहुत अच्छा
Messi
है।
claiming the man of the match award.
ये क्या बात हुआ? स्क्रीन चल रहा है वो नहीं चल रहा, अजीब बात।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers.
ये यार मैं सामने खेलने वाला था।
As you can see, we've already started here. And he's done very well to take that back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strength.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly. Iniesta!
Yeah.
Goal, England!
एक मिनट दोस्तों।
So, a breakthrough already. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar picks it up out wide. Chance for the header!
Oh my God! नेमार क्या क्रॉस दिया भाई लोग। नेमार का तो पिन पन क्रॉसिंग भी नहीं है।
Well, that's so refreshing. They let it go down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
It's Inzaghi! Neymar!
Oof.
Just
था डीप किया था शॉट।
Neymar really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Totti. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar has created one goal already. Neymar. That is lovely. England look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's a throw. Now play for a goal kick. And it's Neymar. Well, this is a terrific run. And he's managed to get rid. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta with the clearance. In once more. And Messi!
यार
And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. Did you attack on the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Bayer Leverkusen head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And that's the second half started.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi, great ball if he can get there. But they've got it again. He's got to go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very
अच्छा
well
खेलता है
played.
इसको गोलकीपर
It's their second corner of the game.
नाइस बॉल
And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him.
ट्रू
Gently done. Modric.
नाइस
Now
बॉल
this could be a chance. Inzaghi!
व्हाट अ फिनिश
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
ओह माय गॉड शहर ने किया
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this
Oh,
team,
very good.
he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Always
Nice
onto
ball.
this. Not the most accurate pass. Played over towards the opposite flank. It's Salah!
ओह माय
Oh, the ball's
गॉड
run loose here.
गोलकीपर
What
कौन
has
है
happened here? Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. Inzaghi. control. Iniesta. Oh, and he's through the middle. Petri. Big header. They've done it. Again, we are level. What a contest.
I can watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me...
Totti! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And he was quick to react. Adams attempts a clearance. White cuts out the pass. Shifted upfield.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Can he finish? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find it. With Filippo Inzaghi claiming the man of the match
मेसी
award.
का ये गोल देखना बहुत अच्छा होता है। कोई ना, जीतेंगे चलो हम लोग जीतेंगे।
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a great mix of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black,
गाइस
wherever
टीम
you
पे तो
turn,
कुछ भी
the San
दिक्कत नहीं हो
Siro
रहा
is
है,
buzzing.
इसमें क्या अटक
Certainly
जा
up
रहा
for
है
this
भाई?
one.
कोनामी का कुछ ना कुछ झोल है
Just
गाइस,
joining us, we are already underway.
क्या बताओगे? ऐसे वैसे जगह पे
Rummenigge,
अटकते
and a
हैं।
good spread. He's in space and looking for options. Beckenbauer with the clearance. He's gone forward, and here's Mohamed Salah. Davids clears.
क्या बंदा है ये,
And reclaimed it in a
बहुत दिक्कत कर रहा
trace.
है ये, साला बार-बार क्लियर कर रहा
Well,
है। ये
Peter,
देखो
here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
And Torres!
ये रूडिगर को क्या
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. And through to the goalkeeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. De Bruyne.
Bayer Leverkusen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
देख रहे हो, देख रहे हो।
Rudiger. And it's Salah. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rudiger makes the interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he welcomes it in. Oh, this is a... Neymar! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler.
That is just remarkable. The
एक
amount
बार
of
मेरे को
bending
लीड
on
लेना दो,
that.
फिर
You know,
दिखाता हूँ
I'm not
क्लियर
going to be
किसे
hard on
कहते
the
हैं।
goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on
दो
the
गोल का
fence
लीड
before
चाहिए
the
अभी
goal was
कैसे भी
kicked and
करके।
I still haven't moved.
Messi. Tchouameni. And he welcomes it in. Neymar.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
देखो बंदा क्या क्लियर कर रहा है हर बार।
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
देखो
And the first half is done. So half time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half time, it's 1 each. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proven us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Triol gets across to intercept that. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. He's had a hit! Oh, he's really drilled it. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well cleared. Rodri. Bayer Leverkusen come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Over to the left. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
देख रहे हो दोस्तों, ये क्या
It's
बताऊं।
Torres. And the shot!
वाह
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Fernando Torres really ought to have made that count. He made all
moves. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
क्या
risks.
बंदा है ये? रिपोर्ट लूंगा इसको
Rodri.
मैं।
Now it's Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Torres is in a really good position out wide.
बस क्लियर करते जा रहा है, क्लियर करते जा रहा है, और अगर जहाँ से देखो तो वहाँ से क्लियर। खेलना वरना नहीं आता, खेलने आता है
It's
यार।
on! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Bayer Leverkusen still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Owen. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Wilshere.
हाँ, टक्कर का मैच होगा, ये बस क्लियर करते जा रहे हैं।
Costa Curta. Triol. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Threads one in.
देखो।
Beckenbauer gets it clear. They've got it again.
और ये है कि बंदा
Fiddles it through. Now it's Neymar. He's got the shot away! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
अब क्या बताऊं?
Well stopped. Bayer Leverkusen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, that was vital. Interesting ball. Has a go! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
क्या बताऊं?
And time is up. Bayer Leverkusen were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So Jim, how do you
सबसे पहले
reflect
इसको
on
मैं
what
रिपोर्ट
we've seen?
मारूंगा।
Bayer Leverkusen desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
चौबीस पॉइंट नीचे आ गए हम लोग। इसे वो ही करो, हटाना पड़ेगा। सारा असली में भी खेलना नहीं आ रहा, गेम पे भी खेलना नहीं आ रहा, हकता है बस। रूडीगर का रिसीव इतना मतलब गंदा है, मतलब मैं क्या बताऊँ, इतना गंदा रिसीव करता है। उससे ऐसा रिसीव मत करो, वो उसको बॉल दे दो, वो गोल जाके गोल दे देगा फिर भी ठीक है, बट इतना घटिया रिसीव।
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect sound. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Already started here. Costa Curta makes the interception. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Now it's De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है, क्यों?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Bellingham, it's a sharp pass. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Neymar.
Such good technique.
That's a throw. And it's De Bruyne. He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's the chance to counter. Haaland, he's found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Costa Curta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. And here's Platini. They want to be quick to recover this. Mateus. Casemiro. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
बहुत घटिया गेम जा रहा है, बहुत घटिया गेम जा रहा है।
Of belief for this team. Top man,
top drawer. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where
इधर
they
से
want to
देखो,
be.
उधर से
Just
गोल
one
कहाँ आ
goal,
रहा है
and they have it. Good
यार।
effort from both
प्लेयर
sides.
कैसे खेल
At
रहा है,
half-time, it is
क्या
1-0.
पता।
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
देखो देखो देखो, मतलब मेरा कुछ नेटवर्क का प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो रहा है, इधर स्ट्रीम चल रहा है, इधर कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो रहा है, क्या मतलब
Messi, he's got the shot away.
चलो फिर भी ठीक है।
They have poured themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... Haaland!
Bayer Leverkusen have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Messi. Beckham. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a nicely measured pass. Filippo Inzaghi gets... And the finish!
नाइस फिनिश।
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Haaland! Great ball if he can get there. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
क्या बोलता
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
De Bruyne. And here's Inzaghi. Shot could be... Shot at goal! He
चलो
scored!
मिला ठीक है
And
भाई।
with that goal comes comfort!
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with
कौन
great
बहुत ही
courage to
अच्छा
try
खेल
and
रहा
kill
है
this
राइट
off.
बैक। मुझे
And for
लगता है
me,
वो
it looks
डिफेंसिव
like
वाला जो
they've just about done it.
फुल बैक था ना वो वाला कौन बैक बहुत
Extra
बढ़िया खेल
minutes
रहा है
added
कौन
on. Beckenbauer. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Neymar. Messi!
Oh my god.
It's anyone's ball now. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Filippo Inzaghi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game, reflections.
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Sorry. जितना भी हमारा टीम नहीं है, जीत सकते हैं आराम से.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take
देख
their
रहे हो,
seats.
देख रहे हो,
The curtain is
एक
face
मैच
to
जीता
face
कि
with the
नहीं
keeper.
जीता शुरू हो गया फिर से.
Listen, the big names
क्या
have their
बताऊं
reputations for
भाई, क्या
precisely the reason
बताऊं.
we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great going to go a long way. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in here. Big chance.
डिफेंस बहुत ही ओपन हो रहा है मेरा, समझ नहीं आ रहा क्यों.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Modric very cleverly provided a return ball there that made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Yeah.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Alexander-Arnold has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you. Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ribery, nicely spread. And here's Mbappe. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Modric. Elber.
Bro.
Oh, to Elber!
अरे यार क्या हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है ये इतना ओपन क्यों. देखो 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 मैं ये मेरा लास्ट गेम है दोस्तों, क्योंकि मैं बहुत टायर्ड हो गया मैं. ये क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ, मतलब
sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, what a mistake! He's through now. Now the finish! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
कैसे इतना ओपन हो रहा है. Oh my God.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And they're quick to get it back. Looks a good ball through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Davis is strong enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes.
इतना हाई लाइन क्यों ऊपर जा रहा है, मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा.
And we're off again.
मेरा डिफेंस इतना गंदा कभी भी नहीं होता.
A plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
ये बंदा
He's gone
मुसी
looking
वाला को
for
डिफेंस
safety.
में खिला रहा है. तो मैं क्या बताऊँ, मैं इसके साथ खेल के मैं
Rafinha
3
providing
गोल खा
an
चुका हूँ.
outlet on that flank.
क्या बोलूं, डाउनफॉल देख रहे हो दोस्तों।
Albert showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way. Oh, diving header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No way through. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi is fouled. Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Climbs up big!
Oh my god.
Barcelona have the chance
He
to go the
made
other
a
way.
World Cup save again in another position.
Well, that has put a halt to
Bro,
things.
क्या सेव था यार.
Nice interception, well timed. Messi given the lift of his goal. He's found a way through. And Dyke kept his eye on it, and he's there.
मजा कर रहा है बंदा. वाह,
Davis.
बढ़िया.
Davis. And the keeper's given it a it's one! It's there! An act of charity gratefully received. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, terrible pass. He's real chance. Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Pulls it back. Rodri. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Bayer Leverkusen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Drogba. Shot goal! And it's in!
लो कर लो बात दोस्तों.
Taunt
अरे
and
यार क्या डाउनफॉल है यार.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles,
ड्रोगबा
and
ऐसे
I think
फिनिश
they've
कर
just
रहा है.
seen the
मेरे
truth.
पास भी ड्रोगबा है bro.
And that will be the final act.
मेरे को ऐसे नहीं
Well, that's
खेलता.
a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went
क्या
glaringly wrong.
जो भी हो आज के लिए बस इतना ही रखते हैं, क्योंकि आप लोग देख ही पा रहे हो कितना अच्छा चल रहा है मेरा गेम. आज 18 जीता हूँ, 19 हारा हूँ, 6 ड्रॉ हुआ है. अब कैसे कैसे हारा हो आप लोग भी देखें. जो भी हो, कोई भी अगर देख रहे हो तो स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना और दोस्तों से भी शेयर करना, क्योंकि इससे मुझे मोटिवेट मिलेगा. और या ऐसे ही था, मतलब क्या बता रहा हूँ. जो भी हो, चलो मिलते हैं कल नहीं होगा, परसों मिलते हैं. परसों मिलते हैं तो चलो उसके पहले देखता हूँ कुछ वीडियो छोड़ा जाए या नहीं, कुछ मैं सोच रहा हूँ, तो देखता हूँ। चलो मिलते हैं, बाय बाय दोस्तों।